Verse 51, Chapter 2. कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ता हि फलं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणः जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः पदं गच्छन्त्यनामयम्. In this verse, Shri Krishna says to Arjuna, by thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of the work in the material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death and attain the state beyond all miseries, that is, by going back to Godhead. The purpose of getting rid of all miseries is solved. Elaborating on the above thought, the liberated living entities belong to that place where there are no material miseries. The Bhagavatam says, Samashrita se pad pallav plavam mahatpadam punya yasho murareh bhavam buddhirvat sapadam param padam 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 yadvipadam natesham. That is, for one who has accepted the boat of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation and is famous as Mukund, or the giver of Mukti, the ocean of the material world is like the water contained in a calf's footprint. Parampadam, or the place where there are no material miseries, or Vaikuntha, is his goal, not the place where there is danger in every step of life. Owing to ignorance, one does not know that this material world is a miserable place where there are dangers at every step. Out of ignorance only, less intelligent persons try to adjust the situation by fruitive activities, thinking that the resultant actions will make them happy. They do not know that there is no material body anywhere within the universe that can give a life without miseries. The miseries of life, namely birth, death, old age, and diseases, are present everywhere within the material world. But one who understands that his real nature is the constitutional position as the eternal servitor of the Lord, and thus knows the position of the personality of Godhead, engages himself in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Consequently, he becomes qualified to enter into the Vaikuntha planets, where there is neither material, miserable life, nor the influence of time and death. To know one's constitutional position means to know also the sublime position of the Lord. One who wrongly thinks that the living entity's position and the Lord's position are on the same level is said to be understood in darkness and therefore unable to engage himself in the devotional service of the Lord. He becomes a Lord himself and thus paves the way for the repetition of birth and death. But one who understands that his position is to serve, transfers himself to the service of the Lord and becomes eligible for Vaikuntha Lok. Service for the cause of the Lord is called Karma Yoga or Buddhi Yoga, or in plain words, devotional service to the Lord. Hence, verse 51 of chapter 2 is explained. Jai Shri Krishna.